Episode number 60 is here. Today, we sit down with Leanne Johnstone of Affiliate Insider, where she drops some knowledge for sports betting affiliates.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Everywhere you turn, it's the same old sports talk, the same headlines, the same news, and the same boring information. This podcast is here to change all of that. We bring you hot sports takes, winning sports betting strategy and picks, reliable gaming industry news, and breaking interviews with some of the biggest names in sports business. My name is Ryan Newpel, and welcome to the Noop Sports Show.
What's up, everybody? It's your host, Ryan Newpel, here with the Noop Sports Show. Welcome to episode number 60. We are on number 60. Can you believe that, of the Noop Sports Show? Appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week, or actually, lately it's been a couple times a week, so I definitely appreciate that. Today we have a really nice episode. We have Leanne Johnstone that has joined me of Affiliate Insider. We'll get to that in a minute. My background has been in the content space and really on the affiliate side of things. I kind of dabbled in being an affiliate, but I've also served affiliates really my whole career, I guess, and especially affiliates in the iGaming space. So it was really an honor for me to have Leanne on, as she has been kind of specializing in that affiliate marketing space and had some tips for everybody that's listening here, affiliate or not affiliate. I think you'll get some value out of this interview that I had with Leanne. So that's awesome here for episode number 60. Some things to look forward to. Episode 61 should be recorded later this week. We're doing actually an NFL preview, NFL Week 1. I know this is not time sensitive, but NFL Week 1's coming up here as of today. This is Monday that I'm recording this. And so we're going to have a NFL preview for Week 1. Maybe talk a little college football as well. I have my brother on, Rodney, and we will just talk sports. That should be fun. And then episode number 62, I have another guest. I have Dustin Sullivan. Dustin will be from sportsdata.io, and he's going to talk a little bit more about the data side of things. I met him at a conference, so that should be fun to actually hear from him. That will be either later this week or next week, but that will be episode number 62. So here we go. We're rolling here with the Noob Sports Show. Hope everything is going well with you. Don't forget to check out noobsports.com. We have a free Survivor contest. You have a few more days to get in. That's at survivor.noobsports.com. So check that out. You can get free picks. We have a free pick every day that comes out. We also are affiliated with some premium picks packages that you can check out over on our site as well. So that's about it. So without further ado, let's head on over and jump into our interview today with Leanne Johnstone. Today we have a very, very special guest. Today I'm here with Leanne Johnstone. Leanne, are you with me?
I am. Hi, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing great today. Almost getting ready to get blown away by this hurricane, but for now I'm still safe and sound here in Florida, so everything's good. Leanne's with Affiliate Insider, so she's going to give us a perspective today that maybe we haven't had on this show over the past few months. So I'm really looking forward to this interview. I really appreciate you joining me, Leanne.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So Leanne, tell us a little bit about Affiliate Insider, about what that is, what you do there, and kind of start off with that.
Okay, so I've been in the industry, in iGaming and performance marketing industry, for almost 2 decades, having worked both operator side, network side, affiliate side, agency side, you name it, I've sort of done it. And I eventually, about 18 months ago, realized that there was a bit of a gap in the market in terms of here in Europe, in terms of just supporting affiliates to grow their businesses, get connected, get access to information timeously so they can ensure that they're promoting best practice in their business, and connecting with brands that really suit their business needs. Because often what happens is, as an affiliate, you're sending traffic to lots of different places, and you might not get a personalized account manager with any one operator until you hit a certain level to actually be personally account managed, which is the same in most programs. And so we're really targeting that sort of middle tier business entrepreneur or affiliate that really wants to get access to information that's going to help their business to grow. And from that, we actually then saw, we sat in the nucleus of the industry, in that affiliates wanted to know more information, and information is what we were providing. And then operators wanted to meet those affiliates because they didn't really have them directly account managed in their own programs. And it's a good way of them to come and connect. And through that, we created our events. So one of the events that we run twice a year alongside SBC is called the Digital Marketing Forum. And that really just focuses on everything that digital marketers need to know about digital disruption, what's happening in the gaming industry for both casino, sports, We even cover esports, blockchain, and just keeping people connected. So it's kind of, our business is basically an agency. We're an outsourced affiliate marketing agency. So we help big brands to scale and grow their affiliate programs. We also help affiliates to get better connected with operators that are suited to their businesses through that affiliate management. And then we also do content marketing and education. So I think, to summarize my spiel, we're kind of directly sitting in the nucleus of everything that's affiliate or performance marketing related. And that is really kind of my passion. I've sort of had a long-term love affair with affiliate marketing for the last 15 years. And I just really wanted to sort of take that and make that my focus. And so we created Affiliate Insider. And here we sit today on the Nup Sports Show.
And that's really cool. That's so yeah, you're really right in the middle, like you said, between that affiliate/affiliate manager relationship and kind of trying to bridge that gap, which is really cool because that is a needed space. Myself being kind of in that affiliate space for quite a while as well. That's definitely a role that's needed. Let me ask you, so you said you've been in the gaming space for quite a while. So is Affiliate Cider strictly focused on the gaming industry? I'll stop there and then I'll ask my part two.
Yeah, strangely enough, no. We're actually, because we're pushing so much content about best practice in and around affiliate program management, we actually end up working with clients in and out of gaming. So my background is from finance, retail, and then I've spent the majority of my career in gambling. So anything from skill games to casino and sportsbook. But technically speaking, no, we are focused on iGaming, but we're actually getting interest from outside of the sector because I think what a lot of other industries realize is that, the gambling space is quite advanced here in Europe, at least, in terms of affiliate program strategies. And so other industries want to learn from what we've developed in this sector over the last 10, 15 years. And they're starting to sort of catch up now and look cross-sector to learn new strategies, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally makes sense. It does. So that's really neat. My second part of that was, what got you into, you said you've been kind of in the gaming space for a while. I guess what got you into the gaming space in the beginning? Was there a job you had or something that kind of got you into that?
So basically, I grew up in Cape Town, South Africa, and way back in the day when I entered into the online marketing space, the only industry that was really available in South Africa to work in this space was either media or gaming. And at that point, I left the financial services industry to focus on online marketing. And at that stage, we're talking dial-up modems. It was way back in the day. So I'm a bit of a dinosaur in that respect. And I landed a job with a company called Forward Slash, which was based in Cape Town. And basically had to relearn my trade. So kind of left as, the head of marketing for a financial services company and thought, I really want to, understand what's happening with digital marketing and online marketing. And it was just starting in Cape Town. It was like, I think if you remember old search engines like ask.com back in the day. And the only place that I could get the experience was to actually get myself a job as a media buyer, as a digital marketing media
Gotcha.
And that then started my career in the gaming space. So just happened to luck out, be in the right place at the right time. Really, really enjoyed what I learned, sort of soaked it all up. And, from that digital media buying, buying traffic and valuing all of that, I sort of hopped over into the relationship building side, which then became the affiliate model that we understand today. And I've just sort of, took the people part and the numbers part, and that's kind of my sweet spot. And then progressed my career from there. And I've had a really interesting career. I've worked for many good gaming brands, from the party gaming back in the day before the US closed. So when it was all exciting. And then, even tried new products like esports and skill games. So
nice.
Basically, I've had a very well-rounded career in performance marketing. Working in retail and finance. I used to work at Neteller and Squirrel, and they then bought Income Access, which is quite a prominent affiliate platform. So I've been very lucky and very fortunate to experience kind of like a full 360 degree of performance marketing. And I think that's what's kind of led me to where I am today with starting Affiliate Insider.
That's great. That's some great experience there. And I'm sure that you've loved it all the way along. So well, maybe not, right? It's never always great, but it sounds like you've had some great experiences and are very well versed in this space. So again, I appreciate you being here. Your input is awesome. So let's shift gears and let's actually talk some strategy and some tips and some of your, I guess, deeper thoughts on this industry. So
Yeah.
One of the areas that's super, super growing and kind of hot right now is, the legalization of sports betting in the United States. It's really getting a lot of the focus, especially me being here in the United States. This show focuses a lot around that space.
Yeah.
So you being, having your angle from the affiliate side, I
Yeah.
really kind of want to get your take on how you see, and I guess, the sports betting affiliate role or the sports betting affiliate landscape changing as the U.S. continues to legalize state by state. Do you have any thoughts on that, at a high level or at a deeper level?
I do. I mean, I came out to the States, to New York, to the Betting on Sports conference in America in April, and I actually hosted a little workshop there just to kind of test to see, where people's minds are at and what's happening and, what people think about the affiliate space. And it was a real eye-opener for me because, having lived and worked here in Europe, where the industry is quite kind of advanced now and learning from the mistakes that happened in the early days, with regards to terms and conditions and strategies and lifetime revenue share and, how to actually partner with affiliates. The entire affiliate model has changed since the US was open, and the target audience has changed too, as well as the devices that those audiences sort of engage with. So there's going to be a whole new learning curve that's going to happen in the US market, along with the fact that each federal state, is kind of like a mini country. I think the marketing strategies and tactics that digital marketers have over there are going to have to change, and the affiliate model isn't going to be as we understand it traditionally in the European sense. So I think, digital marketers are going to be looking at how do affiliates complement the existing acquisition strategies that they have in terms of online in the various states that they're operating in. And I think affiliates are going to look at, where can they add value? So you might even springboard forward to kind of what we're talking about now here in Europe about affiliates not just being lead generation partners, but actually being an extension of your digital marketing brief, if you want to call it that, or even a brand piece. So I think US operators are probably going to look at affiliates in a different way. And then, of course, you've also got the licensing. It's quite stringent for affiliates to actually get a license, a vendor's license or ancillary license to operate. And there's going to be a lot more transparency. So I think operators are going to have a lot more visibility in terms of who their affiliates are, which we never really had in Europe until recent times when regulation and compliance, forced us to be more upfront with KYC with affiliates coming into programs and, vetting them before they actually went live. So I think there's a lot of things that the US market can learn from what kind of we did wrong in the past over here, now starting to get right, which springboards them forward. But I think affiliates also need to consider what is their, what's their USP? What value are they actually going to be adding? Because the digital space in the US is going to work very differently to how it does here in Europe. You're not going to leverage affiliates as a big brand piece on pay on performance, because in the States it doesn't really work the same way. So why are you going to partner with these affiliates, and what value are they going to bring to your business? And I think that's the key thing for me, is to see how that rolls forward as each individual state, legalizes.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And just as an aside, I did pop into your session there at the SBC conference. I popped in for about 10 minutes. I was on a really short schedule. So I just popped in. And by the way, it was like standing room only. I was standing back in the corner. There was people everywhere. So congrats on the turnout there for that little session. I wish I could.
Another one.
Yeah.
It's going to go to 2020. We are going to plan another one, but I think I'm probably going to focus on not just like sort of fundamentals, but actually look at helping affiliates with strategies. Because a lot of the feedback that I got back from that workshop, which was incredible for me, is that, people are interested in the sector, but they don't really know what they want to do yet. And that could be because it's still so new and, we don't really know what that value piece is. So I'm really looking forward to getting back there next year.
Yeah, that was a great event. It, kind of getting off topic here, but I really enjoyed that event as a whole. I thought it was really put on well by SBC. They did a great job. So,
yeah.
Anyway, okay. So one other thing I wanted to ask you, and it's still kind of along those same lines. So, there's this, I don't know how to say it. Kind of this divide between, so current sports betting affiliates now are pushing, offshore sports books. They're driving most of their traffic, to these other sports book located over in Costa Rica and other areas like that, such as MyBookie, BetOnline, Bovada, brands of that nature. We're kind of in this spot right now where these guys and gals are in a tough spot because it's kind of their bread and butter, right? I mean, it's what they make their money on, is pushing those brands. But you can't really mix that with promoting the United States brands and kind of going to this full legal model. What advice do you have for them? Or, I'm kind of seeing I kind of seeing a 50-50 split. I'm seeing some that are like, yeah, I'm done with offshore model. We're going to start making this full migration to the new United States, sportsbook brands. But then I'm seeing some that are like, man, I can't just drop all these brands. I can't drop them all because that's how I'm making my money, and I'll have this full lull of not really making money. So what advice do you have, or what are you seeing in that space?
I think you're 100% correct in your assessment. And I think it really boils down to what the affiliate's long-term objective is. Because if they do want to become a localized partner and start to work in all the regulated states as that rolls forward, which is currently sort of unknown because, a lot of the states are still discussing their regulation, it's going to be a gamble. So I guess it's about, what is the objective, short-term, long-term, and, what does the affiliate actually want to achieve with their business? Do they want to sell? Because the biggest thing for me at the moment is that I'm seeing a lot of European affiliates, like the Better Collective, the bigger affiliate companies and media companies now, they're aggressively acquiring in that US market to go and get the market share. So as a localized affiliate sitting there, do you want to compete with that? Can you compete with that? If not, then, keep your business going in the way that it's currently going, and sell up later, or, think about your long-term exit strategy. I think that's the biggest thing that affiliates need to think about is, what is their exit strategy? What are they building and what do they want to sell? A lot of things that affiliates also forget, in my opinion, in the gaming industry, which actually they don't in other industries, is that they're building a database, and they're building a business that has data that other brands want to advertise to. So even though you think you've got a gaming affiliate business, you have a database of consumers that actually want to purchase and interact with other brands. So how are you building that community value to actually expand your business outside of just gaming, if that's your choice or your thought process? And what's the next step to get you to that? I think product development is going to be quite a big thing for affiliates in the US to consider, because consumers are very different over there. They operate on different platforms. I can't see a lot of people innovating. Everybody's creating websites, but what about apps? A lot of people, when I was in New Jersey, they were all on their phone, and half of them didn't really understand the betting experience on their phone. So there's an education piece that's there that allows, somebody who may have been focusing offshore to now change tact and actually focus on the education of a consumer in their local region, and build a separate business entity that maybe can focus on that. So I think it's quite a difficult question to answer. I don't think there is a right and wrong right now, because the market is still kind of regulating. And I guess it's just, what is the long-term strategy plan behind your affiliate business?
No, I think that's great. A great tip, great advice there. But is that an accurate statement that these, because I think the confusion sometimes comes in with, especially new affiliates. Wait, I can't promote both? I can't promote the offshore and the new ones as they come on, and they think they can kind of just mix the two in together. And from what I'm understanding, that's not really legal, right? That's not going to happen. Is that correct?
No. I think you need to make a call. Yeah, you need to make a call. You need to seek legal advice, because I'm not a US expert.
Sure. And that's okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to put you on the spot there. That was my understanding, and I thought maybe you had a deeper understanding of that. But from what my understanding is, the kind of the US legislator or the regulations are going to kind of look at your portfolio of work and kind of look and see, okay, they're already promoting these other brands, we may not accept them as an affiliate here until they clean that up or something of that nature. I'm not 100%.
The same works on the flip side for the bigger companies too. They also need to make sure that they are kind of whiter than white here in Europe before they actually expand over into the US. But they've been working, so companies like Better Collective, they've been working from a legal standpoint, their business framework, for at least 2 years before any of this happened, or if not longer. They've had the long-term goal, the long-term game, the long-term vision to now enter this space. What's interesting for me is to see how the media companies pan out. So, like the covers.com, the the Tribute Media Group, all of that. I want to see how that's going to, whether they're going to stick to their core business and just expand out, or whether they are actually going to do like big M&A acquisitions of smaller affiliate sites in various different regions and build a bigger portfolio that way. So I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled for that to see what happens on the flip side.
Yeah, me too. I love. Oh man, I love this space. You're the perfect guest for this show because this is right up my alley. I could talk to you all day long about this stuff because being an affiliate back in the day and kind of now serving affiliates myself, via content and things of that nature. Man, it's good to hear from somebody that has such deep knowledge and experience in this space. So I do appreciate it. But any tips or just anything we haven't really touched on? I know this is kind of high level stuff here, but anything I guess you would throw at sports betting affiliates as they move forward in general here as we kind of close down this interview.
Yeah, I think they need to think about what is their strat plan and what value do they add to an operator, because very quickly the market is going to become saturated in all the different areas where, vendors' licenses are available, and that seems to be the easiest route to market for most affiliates to take at this point. I know there are some working on the ancillary licenses, but if you are a locally based affiliate in the US, before you go and approach an operator to get a vendor's license, which is relatively easy, figure out what's your USP to them. Why should they work with you, and what value are you going to add in their digital mix, in their customer acquisition pipe? If that's a big database, great. If it's not a big database, but it's an educational piece or content that they don't have internally in-house, really think about how you position yourself to an operator before you join their program, and think about what your own business objectives are in terms of what you want to achieve from that relationship. Because I think it's easy to open up an account with an affiliate program, but then what are you going to do with that account afterwards? And I think from an operator's perspective, the affiliate manager is wanting to get value out of every deal or every relationship that they build. So starting with the end in mind is probably the best piece of advice that I can give to both, affiliates and operators over there. And, nobody has a crystal ball to see what's going to be happening over there. So it's about keeping abreast of the news, understanding what's happening, spotting opportunities, because in my opinion, operators need to work with affiliates because they are just way more agile than what they can ever be. And as far as I'm concerned, even though I'm a passionate affiliate enthusiast, I don't believe that any digital marketer would ever be able to build a successful strategy without the affiliate piece in place. So it's just understanding what is that affiliate now. Is it, we're evolving out of the traditional, terminology that's assigned with the word affiliate. It could be partner, it could be, extension of your own marketing team, it could be digital, collaborator. It's just what gap is that affiliate going to fit, and understanding that your digital strategy is really key before you set out and build a relationship and spend time with people.
Very good advice. Very good advice, Leanne. I appreciate it. Again, this is Leanne Johnstone of Affiliate Insider. Leanne, where can we find you? Where can the audience find more about you, your company, or potentially if they want to work with you, how would they get a hold of you?
So just drop me an email on LJ, which is Leanne Johnston at affiliateinsider.com. Visit our website, www.affiliateinsider.com, or head on over to Facebook or LinkedIn because I'm quite active. We have a really cool affiliate marketing program that goes live on a Wednesday called #AffiliateDriveTime, where I literally just sit in the front seat of my car and talk about things that you need to know about running a successful affiliate program. If there are affiliates out there that want to get some advice or help, we do consultancy for affiliates as well. So just drop me an email and get in touch. I'm really looking forward to working with anybody that, wants to build successful affiliate strategies and programs. So we're open to anybody contacting us.
Awesome, Leanne. Well, I appreciate you joining me here today. Hopefully at the next event, I'll get more than 10 minutes of one of your sessions and I'll pop in and actually say hello and we can meet face to face. That would be awesome. So you mentioned you're actually heading to a few events, huh? You're heading to some events coming up.
So Africa's quite a big market for us at the moment. We're looking at, even though Kenya has recently closed its doors, which was a little bit shocking, but I'm off to Cape Town, Johannesburg, Lisbon. I'm going to be in London later this month at the Betting on Sports conference. So yeah, it's quite, and then after that, Malta. So it's actually 4 countries.
Wow. You're going to need a rest after that lineup.
So thank you so much for having me. It's been so great chatting with you, Ryan, and I really appreciate you asking me to be on your show.
You as well, and hopefully the audience got a lot of value out of that. I'm sure they did, and hopefully we can have you on when the U.S. is fully regulated and have you back on, and we can see where the affiliates kind of fit in at that point. So, Leanne, I won't keep you any longer. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Noob Sports Show. If you enjoyed this podcast, please consider subscribing to our iTunes channel today. Plus, visit us at noobsports.com for more picks, previews, strategy, and news. That's knupsports.com.